Did you ever have that moment?
And we're now joined by PBA Partylist Representative Margarita Nograles. She authored the House resolution.
That moment where you second-guessed yourself.
Migs, Nograles.
Kay Migaon.
Alam niyo yun? Where you just wanted to give up.
Lumabas na ang baho ni Migs, Nograles.
Kasi
chinuchok-chak siya ni...
Nograles.
Ako, I did. As in, seryoso, I wanted to give up everything. As in, when I say everything, lahat. Kasi, I felt na parang kahit anong gawin ko, anong sabihin ko, mali. Lahat na lang mali. And let me tell you this, I was taught to never show your emotions. Bakit? Because once you do, you're going to appear weak. People will think you're not capable to be a leader. Worse, people will use that against you. At yung totoo, I held it in as much as I could. Pero kahit ako, I had that moment. I second-guessed myself and I broke down. Seryosong, I broke down multiple times. Kasi at the end of the day, guys, tao lang naman ako eh. In the middle of one breakdown, phone rings. Naku, si ate tumatawag. Close to midnight na dun sa kanila. Anong nangyayari? Baka may emergency. And for reasons I cannot disclose dahil personal story niya to, basta sinabi niya, she needed family. At dahil Pinoy tayo, when family needs you, no questions asked, diba? Kaya the next available flight to New Jersey, kung saan siya nakatira, lipad si ate girl. Naisip ko, blessing in disguise na rin siguro. Kasi sa lahat ng mga nangyayari, would have been a good distraction, right? Because ultimately, I just wanted to forget everything. Kahit sandali lang, para wala akong maramdaman. And of course, I wanted to spend time with my family. Sila kasi talaga yung best support system mo. And swerte ako kasi I have that. And then one night, I was siguro brave enough na lang to go back on the internet again. Tapos, I broke down again. But this time, in a good way. Because I saw the amount of messages, the comments, and the love that you guys have shared. As in, sabi ko, grabe eh. Meron pala akong natulungan kahit papano sa mga ginagawa kong mga posts despite all the negativity. People started sharing how they are being bullied, how they were also bullied, and how they experienced the trauma, the psychological stress, and all the mental anguish that they felt from people bullying them. And they also shared that they lost certain loved ones due to bullying. And they said they would hate for me to go down that road. Actually, I've lost 3 friends, 3 really good friends of mine because lang of bullying. Ang daming emotions dumaan, guys. Kasi ilang buwan na ito nangyayari eh. Ibang klase ang pagkadumog ng mga troll sa akin kung anong-anong mga sinasabi na end my life na lang, sana wala na daw ako sa mundong to, and you guys commented how much you still support me. Because even when I felt that my whole world was crumbling, you guys shared that marami kayong natututunan sa mga posts, that it helped you one way or the other. And sa iba, you even got inspired to enroll in law school. Kaya it reminded me, di dapat tayo mag-give up. No matter how hard life gets, do not ever give up. And do not ever give up on yourself. Kaya naisip ko, I've cried enough, I've felt enough, I've had enough. It was time. So I guess when you show up for yourself, life shows up for you. So I got the opportunity to meet the Filipino community in New York City where the New York Consulate is at. Meron kaming ginawang town hall meeting doon with the New York Consulate. May mga certain Filipinos based in New York that asked me questions, and on the spot, sinagot ko yung mga katanungan nila. So we were able to bring the Paano Ba Attorney Initiative abroad. Shout out to Conjan Sanan, Deputy Conjan Adrian, and the rest of the New York Consulate officials. Thank you. And because of this, ipapatuloy natin ang Paano Ba Attorney via Zoom with the New York Consulate. Shout out also to Ambassador Romualdez, Deputy Ambassador Jaime, Consul Mark, and the rest of the officials of the Washington, D.C. Embassy kasi they gave me the opportunity to meet various people in groups sa Washington, D.C. in the Philippine Embassy. And with these groups that I met, hopefully makakagawa tayo ng mga batas or pagandahin pa natin at itaas ang mga proteksyon ng mga biktimang nangangailangan. We met with the PhilPro group, especially the brains behind the Ligtas Bata program. Shout out to Ms. Joyce King, who happens to be a Filipino-American state prosecutor in Maryland. Nakaka-proud, diba? And we learned how the U.S. is battling child trafficking using AI. Do you know that they get a ping or tip every single second that a video or a photo of a child is being sold online? At ang pinaka-nakakatakot, ang #1 country na nakakakuha sila ng pinakamaraming tips, as young as 9-year-old boys and girls, mostly being sold by family members, ay nanggagaling sa Pilipinas. Nakakaloka, nakakalungkot, at nakakagali. At legit ito ha, kasi galing to sa mga FBI agents na nakausap ko dun sa meeting na yon. At ito yung mga FBI agents that work with the Filipino police. Kaya alam talaga nila ang pinagsasabi nila. So pinag-usapan namin yung mga various laws on child trafficking, child pornography, child prostitution, even cybercrime laws, such as cyberbullying, cyber libel, at lahat ng mga kailangan natin pag-usapan, especially when it comes to the laws on evidence, para kung hindi natin kayang totally i-eliminate, at least mabawasan man lang natin at may nagawa tayo. Meron pa tayong nakilala na founder ng New Pathways to Enterprise, at sila, yung mission nila is to lift women out of poverty. So pumupunta sila sa Pilipinas to train women, tingnan nila kung ano ba yung passion at mga gusto nila, and find a way to make it a livelihood and make it sustainable. Para yan na yung hanap buhay nila at magpapakain sa kanilang pamilya forever. Ayoko ma-jinx kasi may mga continuous talks pa kami, pero sana madala natin to sa Mindanao. At dahil we support the arts, meron akong isang Filipino artist na nakilala at nakakahanga because she does her exhibits across the world. Si Benazir Martin. Mahilig siya gumawa ng murals that depict her life and people's life. Tapos may konsepto ng red thread that just connects each and every one of them. So baka destiny to help her, meet her, and hopefully we can connect her to the weavers of Mindanao, share their stories, showcase them abroad, and do some collaboration with her artwork. Plus, continuous pa rin yung conversation natin with the embassy who keep connecting me to various groups. Like yung other day sinabi may gustong group mag-tap sa akin, at itong group na to help women and children who were victims and help them overcome the trauma. And willing silang dalhin tong programa to sa Pilipinas at tulungan tayo to craft laws that will have that kind of program. As for my educational journey, patuloy pa rin yung mga online studies ko with Harvard Kennedy School in Public Leadership Credentials and waiting on my enrollment in the Executive Masters of Law in London School of Economics. Oo, nerdox talaga ako, guys. Education is really very, very important to me, but not just for me, but it's so I can teach you guys, share it with you guys. Hopefully, mas mapadami pa natin ang scholarship program para mas marami maging educated and mawawala ang misinformation and disinformation at hindi mapapadala sa chismis. Syempre, continue pa rin yung trabaho natin as a legislature by drafting bills which we will file when we get back to Congress. So, Atty. Migs, ano ba yung point mo sa natin mga pinagsasabi mo? To all of you who feel like giving up or to those having that moment, I hope kung anong natutunan ko can be a lesson to you. Kahit sino ka pa, kung saan ka nanggaling at anong status or stature or saan ka pa man sa mundong ito, normal lang to have emotions, normal lang to have those days, at dahil tao ka lang, hindi masama to speak up, talk about it, or even share your story. Yung emotions mo, hindi ito curse. It's a compass. Itong emotions na to, we are meant to feel them, acknowledge them, and reflect on them because it will pass. Kaya nga emotion yung tawag, diba? Dahil energy siya in motion. Kaya kung sa Bisaya pa, padayon lang ta. This is Congresswoman Atty. Migs Nograles. Ang Kanunay.